Hello my dear students, I hope you all are fine and studying at home. I am Ankita Yadav, your SST teacher, and today I am here with a new topic. So let us start.
Parallels and meridians.
So children, do you know that which is the only planet having life? Yes, it is the Earth. Let us see what is the shape of our planet. It is nearly a sphere, which is like a round ball having a slightly flat top and a flat bottom. Children, there are many imaginary lines that are passing through our earth. One of the imaginary line that is passing through the center of the earth on which the earth is rotating is called an axis. The axis has two endpoints. The top end is known as the North Pole while the bottom end is known as the South Pole. Students, apart from the axis, there are many imaginary lines that are passing through our earth, which we are using to locate different places on a globe or on a map. There are two sets of imaginary lines. The first set of imaginary lines is running from east to west and are known as parallels of latitudes. And the second set of imaginary lines are running from north to south and are known as meridians of longitude. Now, let us see what are parallels of latitudes. Imaginary lines that are running horizontally from east to west, parallel to each other, are known as parallels of latitudes. Children, our earth is a sphere which is divided into two equal halves by the longest parallel known as the equator. The equator is dividing our earth horizontally into two equal halves. The portion of the earth which is lying north to the equator is known as the northern hemisphere, while the portion that is lying south of the equator is known as the southern hemisphere.
Children, now let us study the lines of latitude with the help of this diagram. As you all know, the equator is the largest parallel which is marked at 0 degree and is also known as the Great Circle. North to the equator lies the northern hemisphere and south of it lies the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, there are 90 parallels and in the southern hemisphere, there are also 90 parallels. So, in all, there are 181 lines of latitudes. 90 in northern hemisphere, 90 in southern hemisphere and plus 1 the equator, which makes it 181. In the northern hemisphere, some important parallels are Tropic of Cancer, which is marked at 23.5 degrees north, and Arctic Circle marked as 66.5 degrees north. In the southern hemisphere, the Tropic of Capricorn is there, which is marked at 23.5 degrees south, and Antarctic Circle, which is marked at 66.5 degrees south. The Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere passes through our country, India. Remember students that all the parallels are full circles except the North Pole and the South Pole, which are only points. Also, the length of these parallels decreases as they move away from the equator. They are running parallel to each other and hence there is no meeting point of these parallels.
So children, this was the first set of imaginary lines that are passing through our earth. Now let us see the second set of imaginary lines that are passing through our earth from north to south and are known as meridians of longitude. The imaginary lines that are running vertically from north to south and are forming semicircles intersecting at the poles are called meridians of longitude. Our earth is also getting divided vertically into two equal halves by the meridian known as prime meridian. The two equal halves are east to the prime meridian is known as the eastern hemisphere and west to the prime meridian is known as the western hemisphere.
From North Pole to South Pole, there is a center meridian which is the prime meridian that runs from Greenwich near London. Hence, it is also known as Greenwich meridian. All the meridians are drawn from the North Pole and end at the South Pole, forming semicircles. There are 180 meridians in the Eastern Hemisphere and 180 meridians in the Western Hemisphere, which makes it 360 meridians in all. All the meridians are of the same length. The last meridian of 180 degree east and 180 degree west form the same line known as the International Date Line.
So children, we have studied what are latitudes, what are longitudes. Now let us see what are grids. The network of evenly spaced horizontal and vertical lines on the globe that cut each other at right angle and help us to locate different places on the globe are known as grids. So children, did you see there are so many imaginary lines on our earth which are helping us to locate different places on the globe or on the map. I hope you all understood this lesson. Hope to see you all very soon. Goodbye and take care.